Are you tired of selling your time to the highest bidder? What's up, guys? It's Notary here with Notary to Notary, and I'm super excited to be able to teach you how you can build a six-figure notary signing agent business. Now, I know you're probably thinking, how can a notary make six figures? I know, right? But you can. I've been doing it since 2016. Not only that, I've been training since 2019 and have tons of student reviews who have done the same. All you have to do is listen to the steps that I'm teaching you in my all-inclusive training at notarytonotary.com. Forbes even called me the top entrepreneur that's changing the way people work today. Sounds good, doesn't it? But in order for you to see those results, you're gonna have to take action. So stop watching this video, click the link below, and go sign up for my training today. You'll be happy that you did.
Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Let me see. Hey, y'all. Can you hear me? My audio this morning is doing its own thing. It's doing its own thing this morning, but I'm running towards my goals. I love it. I love it. Okay, hold on. Let me fix this. All right, it's not working. Not that. I'm trying to fix this video, but it's not doing what I wanted to do, so it's okay. What's up, y'all? Did you guys have a good weekend? The weekend's still going on, but uh-oh. What did I do? I may get interrupted in a second because I think he has another question. We're going to find out. But anyway, happy Sunday. I wanted to come in here really quick and talk to you guys for a few minutes about so I made this, the title was actually something that I did yesterday. It was a live that I wanted to talk about yesterday. But I also want to talk about Ron. So there's a lot. Okay, let me think. Get my thoughts together. All right. So we had a Direct the Title event that was yesterday from 10 to 12. It was really, really, really good. I learned things. I like learning. It's fun. I learned things. Miss Renee taught some things. I might even learn something from the title officer. The escrow officer taught me something that I didn't know. So I'm excited about that. It was a really, really good event. We're gonna do another one. Just because a lot of people asked for another one. They couldn't attend, but I said you could have just got the replay. But we're gonna have another one. So you'll see that event available again on the website with the new date for that one. It was so good. Like I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. The training, it was really good. So we're gonna do another one. That was the Go Direct to Title. So that's if people, who are notaries and they want to start marketing direct to title companies. It was really good. We had our escrow officer come on and tell them the things they're looking for. And then one piece that I'm so glad she said was, it is okay to make mistakes, but own up to it. Okay. Own up to your mistake and then fix it. Like, we know mistakes happen. And she was like, we think that the mistakes are so detrimental and like the whole world's going to fall apart. There's a lot of things that can be corrected and fixed. It's just, but you have to fix it, owning that you made the mistake and then fixing it. That's what we always say. Like, don't panic that, you're going to make a mistake, because I still make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. But it's just owning up to that mistake and fixing it. Okay. And Miss Renee was awesome. Her presentation was amazing. I learned so much from her yesterday, and I'm like, listen, let me get my marketing game together, okay? So I'm excited about that. It was really, really good. Yeah, it was really good. And then we had our giveaway. So one of the attendees won the Extreme Marketing Kit. It was Miss Harvell. Miss Harvell. She won the Extreme Marketing Kit. She got a $150 gift card for marketing. She won an hour session with me to go through her marketing strategy and fine tune that. And then she also won a 2-year platinum level listing at Notary Directory USA. So that was really good. I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to like slow walk myself into my excitement, but my excitement piece is at the end, so I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So I'm excited about that. We had our YouTube member of the month that won the Echo Show. I forgot her name, but she won the Echo Show. You know, we're giving a laptop on Thanksgiving. Did you guys know that? We haven't posted it a lot. I think I posted it like twice, how to enter, but I'm going to post it some more now. We're getting closer to Thanksgiving. We're having a HP giveaway, laptop giveaway again. So that's on Instagram and Facebook in order to be entered for that. Okay. And then we're having our 25 days of Christmas. Okay. Y'all know I'm excited for Christmas. And so the 25 days of Christmas, we will put that out the day after Black Friday. We'll push that out. And what that is we're doing a present, a gift, one a day for 25 days for different things. I know on Christmas, we're giving away a printer. We're giving away coaching. We're giving away different gifts, actual gifts. It's just different things that we're giving away. In order to be entered to be selected as that winner, you have to be enrolled in the all-inclusive training. So we're going directly to Thinkific and putting all the names for the all-inclusive training every day, and then we're just going to pick a random winner out of that. So if you're not in the all-inclusive training, get in there before December 1st, so that way you can be entered to win one of the amazing gifts. And you'll see when we put it out each day what we're giving away every day. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Y'all know I love Christmas. Listen, y'all know I love Christmas. The NNA conference is next year. I think it's in June. Yeah. But I'm excited about that. That's good. Mistakes taken off of make and break a close, but that's understand stuff happens. Exactly. So it was really good. It was really, really good. Two things. First, I'm gonna give you my little motivational piece. If you're in all the courses, that's fine. You need to be an all-inclusive. Now, I think you asked me that before. I can tell you. I don't know. I think that when you're in all the courses, it puts you in the all-inclusive. So I have to check. I'll check that because you will have all the courses. I'm not 100% sure. Let me check. I know that we can filter through students based off of who's in what. So I'm not 100% sure if you bought all the cards a la carte, if the system puts you in the all-inclusive, or if you had to purchase the all-inclusive. So that I don't know, darling. Let me check. I can look really quick. I'm excited. I'm about to go have me some good old breakfast. Listen, when the Lord shows you who you are, believe him. Now, you know how they say when people show you who you are, believe them. I used to love cooking. Now it's like okay. Every once in a while when I find good recipes, or if I travel, I love cooking. But we're going to go have some brunch in a second. Okay. All right. I can't hold the news anymore. Y'all ready for eNotary? So I'm going to tell you what I'll be doing today. And so I will say that this really applies to Virginia notaries. So if you're a Virginia notary, I'm talking to you. If you're not a Virginia notary, still get your ducks in a row because soon I'll be talking to you. Okay. Are you Ron set up? Also, y'all fix your platforms on signing order. It's so frustrating. Like, come on. If you are a and don't listen. We friends, okay? Don't lie to me, okay? If you are an e-notary, but you don't have any experience, just say, Vanessa, I got everything, but I haven't done one. Then I can help you. Don't say, oh, Vanessa, I'm Ron, I'm an e-notary, I'm ready, da 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 da, and I send you something and you scrub it. Like, oh wait, what I gotta do? Because now I'm gonna be mad. I'm just being honest. Like, I'm gonna be like, really? Why didn't you just say you didn't know? Because then I could have helped you. Okay, let's do some training real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because now I'm gonna be mad. I was being honest. Okay. So if you are set up and you have experience, I'm going to holler at you today. If you are set up and you do not have experience, I'm still going to holler at you, but we're going to get you trained first before I give you work, because I don't want you to mess it up. Because then you got to think about it. If I send you something and you mess it up, now I got to fix it. Right? So now I'm working twice as hard. I don't want to do that. Okay? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay, let me look at this. Let's see. All right, Andrea, you have all the courses, right? Let's see what you come up as. If you come up as all inclusive. Andrea Baker. And then I'm going to tell you what we're going to do. All right, you have all the courses. I don't think it's going to. It has you in the Notary Signing Agent bundle. It doesn't have, even though I think you have all the courses. Let me see. That's a different thing. So we might have to look at that. All right, I'm gonna take it to the team. So yes, it's you had, in order for the filter to work, you have to have enrolled in the all-inclusive, I think. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna search it by the all-inclusive really quick and see if your name comes up. If it doesn't, we'll have to think about this. Yeah, okay, so no, it doesn't have you like that. Okay. I don't know. Let me think about it. Let me see how we could do that. Because I don't know how. That's a tough one. And then that'd be a whole lot. Trying to switch everybody over. That'd be a whole lot. So let me think. But we managed to quite a lot of people in the all-inclusive who just went all-inclusive. But I know people who people buy individual courses and then add on. But it doesn't filter that way. I don't know. Let me think about it. See what I come up with. But anywho, I'm on with Notarize, but it's hard to get work. I found myself just waiting on the phone. And I said I was going to do some Rons this weekend. I might end up doing some today because I need to test this platform anyway. But all right. So as far as Ron goes, On-Time Notary, you guys know, is my signing service. And we send out work orders for primarily loan closing, but some general notary work. And now we're going to be doing Ron. Okay, and so today what I'll be doing is fine-tuning the system, fine-tuning how we're going to send it out to make sure, and figuring out exactly the platform that we're going to use, and then how you would come in under me on that platform. I think I already know how we're going to do it, but I want to actually run through a few with the team just to make sure that it works. And so it's going to be done today though. Worst case tomorrow, if their support team is down and we need support. And what we're going to do is once everything is set up on our side, I'll probably bring on hey, Tia, maybe 5 notaries to start and just test it and make sure that it's running smoothly. And okay. And so the way that the orders will go out, it's not like a, so they go out on signing order, but it'll say Ron. Y'all don't take it if you don't have, if you're not set up. Look for it. It's going to, maybe I'll put electronic notary needed, Ron only, very specific. Okay. And that means, so when you take it, it'll be in the notes. You have to be available now. And it'll say ASAP, or it'll say the scheduled time. Now, I will tell you, most e-notary requests that we get, they want them done now. So it'll say, electronic notary, Ron, ASAP, and then, must be a Ron, whatever the case is. And then once you approve it, once you accept it, you'll have your confirmation. And then if it's not, it won't be in the confirmation. You'll actually get link to get into the session. Now, that's how one of the platforms are, but I'm trying to figure out how the best way to do this. And so bear with me. I know that one company that I was working with, they actually had the notaries create an account underneath their account. And so we may do that. I just have to get in there today and see what way works best. And so I will say that this is the way we're doing it now until maybe like March or April. And then we'll probably still have this, which you guys know by then, my e-notary platform will be up and then it'll be a different layout. It'll be the same process, but it'll be on a different platform. So right now we're using other people's platforms to make sure that, because they do something. Let's see. What will the pay be? It's going to vary based off of the work. So it varies off of how many pages it is. It depends, and then like, is it a loan closing? All that stuff comes into play. So you'll see it's going to vary. You're going to see, it's just like SnapDocs or like signing order. When you get a text out, it'll say what the offered pay is. If it's a notarization, it'll say e-notary simple, like, or 1 to 5 pages or whatever, something like that. Or if it's like a loan closing, it'll say loan closing, things like that. So you'll know what to expect when you get in there. The other thing that we're going to be looking into is pre-tagging. So you guys know when you do RONs, you have to tag where they're going to type and stuff. General notary work, you're going to tag yourself because that's simple. You should know how to pre-tag, right? Everybody's good on pre-tagging. Well, if you're going to be working, you should know how to pre-tag. Loan closings is something that for right now, we may have it where you pre-tag yourself, but we do want to get to where we're pre-tagging, and then by the time you get there, everything's already pre-tagged for you. That's a little bit more work, so we have to get that set up and stuff like that. So it may be in the beginning, you'll be pre-tagging yourself. And that is important because you don't want to miss signatures, even though they're clickies. Okay? Everybody got it? Everybody good? Everybody good? Everybody good. But I'm excited to get this done. It's something that I've been talking about for a while. And that's the thing. I said we get so many e-notary requests every day, and it's just like, Vanessa, ma'am. I was talking to Tia though. I was talking to her yesterday, and I was like, it's just too many. It's too many. And it's a good thing. That's a good problem to have. And one thing, whenever you're feeling, overwhelmed or you have too much, you know that you need a better system. And so the system that we had, it doesn't work for how many that we get. And so that's why I'm taking today to recreate new systems that will allow us to just cipher all those e-notary requests out. And so, but it still works and it's smooth. And y'all know I'm all about the growth. Okay. If you do not know how to complete e-notarizations yet, go to notary2notary.com. I recommend getting the all-inclusive so you can be included in the Christmas giveaway. But you can just get the RON training. And we are still making logos. It's on the website. Just click resources and the drop down it says logos. Good morning. Can you wait? I'm on a live. Thank you. What was I saying? I was trying to tell you something and got distracted. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. Your book. Thank you. Ron and the book. Thank you. If you haven't seen already, my book did come out. Thank you for reminding the people. The Ultimate Ron Guide is now available at Amazon. The hard copy and the Kindle version is available. And I'll put the link for you guys in the chat too. That's going to really help you get set up and answer a lot of the most common questions that you have. Okay. So that's the link for that. We do offer logos. You just have to go to notary2notary.com, click resources, drop down says get a logo. Okay. And it'll take you to where you need to be. All right. What is happening here? The only way to get the Notary2Notary seals, if you know, you just have to have the Notary Sign Engagement training and email admin@notary2notary.com for that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm on my not procrastination status. So y'all know I have a coach. My coach got all into me. I have a business coach. He got all into me last week and told me myself. Told me about myself. That's why I don't want everybody around me to tell me that I'm good. I want people to tell me when I'm dropping the ball. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, ma'am. And he got me together. And I said, let me finish this book. And so one thing that we're doing is I'm picking all of the tasks I've been procrastinating on. And we made a list. And I have to only focus on that. And so you guys heard me say for a while, I wanted to set up the system with on-time notary. That was my next thing. And was like, okay, you've been procrastinating on that. Get the systems done. And so this is what I'm doing. And I'm not doing anything else until it's done. So I'm excited about that. Do you have any stories about rude borrowers? I definitely do. Oh, y'all, heads up notice. We are having a Forbes party. Y'all will see that and how that's going to work. But you guys know I made the Forbes list, the 1,000 Forbes 1,000. I'm messing it up. I should know, right? Top entrepreneurs to look out for that are changing the way people work, right? So I made the Forbes 1,000 list. And so we're having a celebratory party celebration in December. So we'll put that out and how people can attend and things like that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about that. Actually, it was something I kept putting off. And my team kept saying, are you going to do a party? Are you going to? And I was like, okay. Like, I'm already on the next thing. And they're like, wait a minute. This is huge. Like, come on. What are you doing? And I'm like, all right, let's do a party. So we're going to do a party for that. Sometimes you do have to stop and actually appreciate your accomplishments before you run to the next thing. Because I'm already like, okay. Because I wanted, I was like, oh, that's dope. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then once it came, it was like, all right, what's next? Like, I'm already like, what's the next thing? Like, what else can I do? So I have to, like, pause and take some time to, just appreciate, the journey, celebrate the accomplishments, all that good stuff. So I'm excited about that. The party is going to be awesome. We are working on like planning everything. And it's so nice. I'm excited. I gotta get a dress. Y'all know my dress is going to be amazing. I can see the dress I want in my mind. And so once I see it, I just have to keep shopping until I find it. And I can see it clearly, the dress that I want. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. Okay, it's gonna be awesome. But we'll post that out. Of course, it'll be limited attendance. We can't have everybody there. I think the most people that we're gonna have, I think, is like 150. I think, but I have to find out. So it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. It's funny because we were getting the location, and the lady, she was like, "Well, are you guys gonna be dancing?" And I was like, I'm sure people will dance, but I don't know if I should make this like a dancing thing. Like, I don't know. I gotta think about it. Oh, I'm so glad you said get the dress made because there is a young lady, and I'm gonna shout her out on this brand. It would be really cool if you guys support her. Young lady, I think she's 19. She's a friend of mine, and she is a fashion designer. And I want to find her brand. I really, really want to find her brand. So you guys can check her out. I have to find it. But she actually makes clothes, and so I may actually have her make my dress. All right. I'm going to have to find her. Man, I gotta find her. I have her parents' number, so I can find her that way. Anyway. But her clothes is really cute. And I'm like, hold on, listen. So I'm excited about that. So anyway, Ron. So today, that's what I'll be doing. I might run into tomorrow. I want to try and finish it today. My daughter's birthday is tomorrow. So I kind of have to, I'm not going to be working tomorrow for the most part. I will be, party on a Monday. Because I love it. Because we don't have stipulations in our lives. But anyway, so if you need to learn how to do Ron's, go ahead and get the wait, we got you to the top because the bottom is already full. Wait. You so sweet. I love it. So the Ultimate Ron Guide is on Amazon. You can get the Kindle version or the hard copy now. I put the link in the bio. Not in the bio. They on Instagram. I put the link in the chat. And then the Ron training is also available at notarytonotary.com. And we have the Launch Ron. You guys remember Launch Ron? We have the Launch Ron training that's coming up December 11th. Get registered for that. What was I saying? I keep saying that because it's a lot going on in my head in the morning, and I didn't finish doing all my journaling to dump it all out. So it's all in there. That's December 11th. Presenting will be myself. A representative from the National Notary Association will be teaching. Signex will be teaching. Secured Signings will be teaching. And Cyberize It will be teaching. So there is no reason for you to go in 2022 not ready to rock and roll with Ron. Okay, you should be ready. And y'all, we have so much coming up. Like, you don't understand. We got a lot coming up. We just been working, y'all, behind the scenes. That's why I don't even feel like I've really been on lives a lot. I've been working though, because we have a lot of things that we want to do. The other thing that we're doing, and I wanted to talk about this, is so you guys know this Friday we have it. We are gonna do another Go Direct to Title. That was actually a really good training. I really enjoyed that, and I want to do that again. What was I saying? If I say that again, it's gonna drive me bonkers. Okay. I think I need to sit down and meditate. Give me a sign foundation. Okay, so this Friday we have an interview with you can go to notarytonotary.com to get that launch Ron. But we have an interview this Friday with a 19-year-old signing agent. Her name is Ashley. And I'm really excited about her journey. And so we're going to talk about it. I'm going to take her under my wing because she's my new baby. And I'm going to help her get her whole thing together because I'm excited. Y'all know I keep talking about this. This Friday, we will put out social media posts and things like that. That was Xfinity. First of all, sir and ma'am, no one asked you to switch over. Y'all ever been on your home network and then Xfinity want to pop up like, oh, come on my network? No one wants you. Xfinity Wi-Fi. Stop. Sir, ma'am. Sir, ma'am. I love her. First of all, that's not mine. I got it from this girl off TikTok. I got to give away props. Okay. So, y'all better stop playing with me. Woosah. Give me a sign foundation. All right. So y'all know the 19-year-old, the replay already went out for yesterday's training. I sent that out with the documents. I sent that out with the code. I'm gonna give y'all a little something because I love you. If you are under the sound of my voice, you can use promo code DIRECT to save on the Launch Ron training. Today is the last day. It was for people who attended the Go Direct to Title. You can use promo code DIRECT to save 25% off the Launch Ron training. Y'all know I don't do promo codes usually for the live events. We just do them for the courses. So the live event, if you did not get it, go to, I put the link in here. Let me get you the link really quick. You can use promo code DIRECT on the Launch Ron live training. Okay. What is it? Launch Ron live training. Okay. That's what it works on. 25% off Launch Ron live training. I got to find the link for you guys. It's on the website, but stop. Can I tell y'all something? I absolutely love working. I think I have a problem. Is Ron a part of eNotary? Yes. Ron is eNotary. It's just one form of eNotary. That's it. I break that down in my book too. It's funny. I was talking to one of the reps at the NNA, and we were working on the piece we're working on now about eNotary. And he was just like, let's just not call it eNotary. He said, we both know it's eNotary, but everybody just calls it Ron. So let's just call it Ron because there are different types of eNotarization. So Ron is just a type of the eNotarization. So I was like, let's just call it Ron. I was like, all right, let's do it. So that's the link in there for the Launch Ron. You can use promo code DIRECT, DIRECT, today only to save 25% off that ticket. That Launch Ron event is going to be awesome. Okay, it's a lot happening on that, and it's gonna be lots of giveaways. Everybody's doing giveaways. I love giveaways because they're fun. They're just what I love. It's what I like to do. Anyway, what I was gonna say, so we have an interview this weekend this Friday with my 19-year-old. She's not mine, but I'm taking her under me. Notary sign agent. I'm so happy for her. So if you did not, okay, so Stephanie, you have to have purchased a ticket to the Go Direct to Title. If you purchased a ticket and you did not get the email that had the replay and the documents, then send me an email to info@notarytonotary.com and I can forward it to you. Okay. It goes to the email that you use when you purchase your ticket. I say that because some people already have like old accounts with, Eventbrite, or they may have a different account linked with their PayPal. So whatever email you use, that's where it went to. If you didn't get it, let me know. I will forward it to you. But you have to have purchased a ticket for the Go Direct to Title to get that. Okay. The promo code for the launch Ron is DIRECT, DIRECT, and that is for the launch Ron that's coming up. Okay, launch Ron event. I put the link in the bio. That one you're going to use promo code DIRECT. Okay, so Give Me a Sign. So I'm excited. The other piece about Give Me a Sign is, Give Me a Sign Foundation is the foundation that's partnered with Notary to Notary. We started that so we can give back. It's not all about making money. You got to give back too. And what we'll be doing, you guys will see more about that probably in the next week or two. You'll see more of that. And that's really what we're going to start doing. Definitely in 2022. Be offering scholarships for high school students, like seniors about to graduate, anyone who's like between the ages of 18 and 21, kind of, where we will be teaching them about the notary industry. It also will pay for their courses, supplies, and printer. So I'm excited about that. We'll be doing that. I'm excited about doing that. And then also, you guys remember when I first mentioned the Give Me a Sign Foundation? It probably was about, 7 months ago, I think. It was a while ago when I said in the beginning of this year, and we said we were going to do different causes that we're going to support. I have that. Oh my gosh, hold on. Make sure my Wi-Fi is staying where it needs to be, because sometimes it switches back over to Xfinity. Okay, cool. Remember when I had people email me at givemeasign@notarytonotary.com, different places that different causes or organizations, or it could be families, whatever, that we could support, causes that we could do. I went through that. Yeah, remember that? That was a while ago. I have all of those, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be picking one at a time, and then supporting those organizations, supporting those causes, supporting those whatever it is. And I'll announce it. You guys can come on, because it's a nationwide thing. So let's say maybe we'll have in January. We're gonna, I don't know. And I can tell you something that I have in that folder. So I'm not logged into it. I was going to tell you some things I have in that folder so you can see an idea of some of the causes and the ideas people had that we could do as charity work. And so, but we'll be putting that out too. And then it'll be really cool. And you don't have to be a notary to attend, but of course we're going to push it out on Notary to Notary. But I have a lot of partners anyway, like just people that I know, like just business colleagues and companies that I'm sure will want to participate too. I think it would just be a good way just to give back. And I love doing like community stuff. And it's just fun. It's just fun. And it's humbling too. And it's just a good experience. So it's not all just about how much you can get, but it's also about how much you can give. Giving is good. So I'll let you guys know when we have our first cause event thing that I don't know how I'm going to word it. That's Kenya's job. She does all my wording. I'll let you guys know when we have our first one, so that way you guys can participate if you want to. And yeah, I'm excited about that, y'all. I'm really, really excited. The code is DIRECT. So DIRECT. And that is just for the launch Ron. So the launch Ron is, have y'all noticed I'm kind of chill today? I'm not as hyper as I normally am. I'm not as hyper as I normally am, but that's okay. This is the launch run right here. Okay. So you just come here December 11th and then click tickets. When you get to the next screen to pay, it'll ask you for the promo code at checkout. ¿Tú entiendes? If you like it, then I love it. Okay. Any questions before we go this wonderful morning? I hope that I answered anything you guys had. Any questions? Everybody good? Everybody ready? Everybody awesome? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you are a Virginia Ron, I am only looking on signingorder.com. Okay. If you are a Virginia Ron, make sure you have all your credentials up there. And signing order should give you the option to add your e-notary credentials as well. It does, because I did mine actually. Make sure you have them all uploaded. If it's not uploaded and I go to start digging around, I'm going to my business. I'm just going to assume that you just do loan closings. I'm going to go my business. Okay. So I'm making sure I'm looking at this right now. Hold on. What is this? What's today? Okay, cool. I thought it was a closing today. We don't have any loan closings today. You usually don't on Sundays, but I thought this said Sunday. And I was like, oh my God. Okay, we're good. We're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Yeah, I was trying to see if it shows you e-notary, but I think it does. So just get into your signing order dashboard and make sure that you have yep, it does say e-sign experience. So you can put that if you have e-notary, just click that e-sign experience. That'll let me know that you are an e-notary, and then upload all of your credentials on there as much as it'll let you do. And then as I start digging through and finding people, I'm going to let you know, sugar to bookada. I'm just looking at people. Hey, Cheryl. Cheryl's on there. It's cool when I go through signing order and I see students and it's like, oh, look at them. You know what we should do? People probably not gonna like this though. I was gonna say we can go through we should do a day where I just go through signing order profiles and show you what you should do and what you should not do. But people might be mad and say, Vanessa, why you put me on blast? So I'm not gonna do that. Like I could just point out things that's like, this is good, this is not good. Don't put this on there. Put this on there. Things like that. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it alone because people don't like to hear my truth sometimes. All right, so that is all since the clock on the wall. I hope you guys have an awesome and amazing Sunday. Promo code DIRECT or launch Ron. I'll let you guys know when the next Go Direct to Title is. I'll let you guys know about the Forbes dinner. And am I missing anything, guys? Of course, I'm going to post about all the lives. So we have Uncle Griff. We have a live schedule with him too. We're going to do a training. I actually have a lot of trainings coming up, and some of them are free. Some of them are paid. It just depends on, you'll see. You said, please take mine's better. Y'all are so silly. So I'm just excited. I'm excited for growth. I'm excited to see what we do. So, and that's why I said, are you walking? Are you crawling? Or are you running? Right? Because like every day is a gift, right? You never know, when your time is done. And so for us to I don't have the fashion design information. I have to find it. But when I do, I'll definitely post it. I'll post it. Or I'll talk about it on the next live. So I want to get her to make my dress, and I thought about it. But yeah, definitely are you walking? Are you running? Are you crawling? How do you use your time? And so I was thinking about that. I was listening to something on YouTube, something motivational. And I was just thinking about that. Why we procrastinate, we're wasting time. And, how to really run towards your goals and how to run towards your dreams, without hesitancy, without stopping. And you know what I realized too? A lot of times we operate on autopilot. And I had the perfect example today. And so autopilot is where you're just going through the motions and you're not really actively thinking or actively aware. And we do that. I think they say statistically it's 70 or 80% of your day is on autopilot. probably more than that for most people. And so the prime example of that is this morning I was going to iron this wonderful top. And for probably the past 5 or 6 years of my life, my iron has always been in my linen closet. But now my linen is in my linen closet and the iron is in my laundry room, right? Every day. I mean, and I don't iron every day. I might iron like 3 or 4 times a week. Every 3 to 4 times a week, I go to the laundry room first. I mean, I go to the linen closet first. I open it, I look up, I close it, and I go into the laundry room. And I keep saying to myself, Vanessa, you know that is not in here. But it's like force a habit. And it's like, as I know I have to iron, I'm not even thinking, but the information is in my brain that the iron is in there. And it's like I had to stop. It's like, Vanessa, you're not even thinking, you're autopiloting. And so something as simple as that is me on autopilot. I'm not actively thinking. If I was in an actively thinking mode, I would have thought, okay, get the iron. Where is the iron? In there. But I wasn't thinking. It's like how so many of us could just drive home without thinking. Like we don't. Haven't you guys experienced that? A lot of times we do that when we're driving. Like we don't even think about it. You ever got from like point A to point B and like, how did I get here? Like you stop and think, I didn't even like y'all know what I'm talking about? It's autopilot. And a lot of us do that. Like we go through autopilot and with the goal in life is not to have as little autopilot as possible to where you're actively present in the moment, actively thinking, and not just coasting. Monday morning is coming around the corner. Okay. And so a lot of people, if you're coasting, you may be like, okay, well, this is what I normally do. This is my Sunday routine. I'm going to do this for Monday. And I just really want you guys to be more, excited about life, try something different. Like for me, I've been like just trying different things, like anything that comes through my email, social media, things like that, restaurants, activities, places just to go. Like I'm going. I want to do something different. I don't want to autopilot my life. I really want it to be, something that's like, okay, this is different. Okay. And then it gives you more ideas. It gives you more, what's the word? It gives you more like, you're actually alive. Like, it's like, oh my gosh. Like a lot of us, we don't even experience all the emotions and feelings and things and senses that we really could because we're just so used to doing the same thing and we stop growing. Okay. And so I just really want you guys to, do something different. I always say that, do something different, go hard. You said clicking on your live videos are autopilot for me. Well, you can keep that one. You can keep that one. You said I gave out my iron to Goodwill and bought a steamer. And see, that's something else. People keep trying to tell me about these steamers, and it could be a habit. I'm used to the iron, right? I'm used to an iron, baby. But maybe I have a steamer. I can go get it. Never opened it. I have it. And I think it's just like, how you do something consistently. It's just like, this is what I do. I just never opened it to even see, like, what is a steamer? Like, how does this even work? Like, wait, like, I'm just so used to the iron that it's like, but that might be something that I need to do. If you guys say a steamer is better than an iron, maybe I will try it. I will give it a shot. As long as it's faster. When am I coming back to North Carolina? I don't know. We don't have anything on the schedule right now, but now you gave me a new thought to think about. You definitely did. I have a new thought to think about. Are you still offering a course for building personal credit? So I had business credit. I'm trying to think what I was offering personal credit rebuilding services. Did I have it? That's Empire Builder. That's Empire Builder. I'm trying to think about all the courses that's in. Pause. See, look, you got me thinking. Hold on. I'm thinking of the courses that I have that's templated or that's live. And we don't have a live personal credit, right? No, we don't. We don't. So there's no live personal credit course. There is a personal credit building program. There is that. Now I don't talk about that a lot because I do some people's. I just don't want everybody to sign up yet because it's a whole like every once in a while, that's fine. I just don't want the floodgates to open and everybody's like, fix my credit. I'm like, wait a minute. calm down. Wait a minute, right? So it was an Empires. Yeah, it was an Empires thing. And I think I was going to post it in there first. Did I post it in there? See, now you got me second guessing my whole life. I'm trying to regroup and go back. Tia, get me together. I don't think I posted it in there. I'm going to figure it out. Now you got me thinking about my whole life. I don't think I posted it in there yet. I was going to post it, but I feel like I didn't post it. I think we just mentioned it. Okay, we just talked about it. You said don't feel bad. It's my first time hearing about a steamer. Yes. So there is a steamer people keep talking about. It's supposed to be easier than ironing. We'll find out. I'll be the judge of that. Take away my iron. I like my iron. Irons are dope. Do y'all like press the steam button a lot? I do. I feel like it makes it even hotter. And it's a steam right there. And I'm like, I just want that's how I iron. You were talking about it, how easy it was. Okay. Yeah. So we do have personal credit repair, but I didn't push it. I know I didn't put it on Notary to Notary. I was gonna put it on Empire Builders, but I hadn't done that yet. I apologize. Vanessa, we're still doing emergency law in North Carolina. I think they may adopt it permanently in January. I think they will too. I'm pretty sure. I think most states are gonna. I know they were talking. Somebody was telling me that California is working on making that switch too. So Ron is coming. It just is what it is. We are Ronning. So that's what I'll be working on today, is getting all the systems set up for Ron. I'm really excited because I like when things come together and they flow smoothly, and we'll be hiring. We will be hiring just administrative staff that will handle all the incoming requests and payouts, right? Accounting, all that good stuff, just to make sure that, everything runs smoothly. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about growth. And, we like to have fun. We're having the team and I are going to have a company, what do you call it? A company vacation. Yeah, a company vacation. I think we're doing it in February. I'm excited. I love my team. I do. We have all the fun. They my babies. They my sugar to boogers. And I'm just like this with them. I'm like, honey, sir and ma'am. Anastasia tell you. Oh, you want to know something hilarious? It's a funny conversation. So Anastasia and I were having a meeting, right? Virtually. And so we were talking. And this is how I am with them, so you know. So we're talking and we're going over like to-dos and questions, And so at one point, she was telling me something that I need, teaching me something or telling me something. Okay, and this is what you have to do, da-da-da-da-da. And she had me on speaker and her son was in the background. And I was like, when she finished, I said, I understood the assignment. Right? Her son, I think, is like, I don't know, 11 or 12. And he bust out laughing. Like, that's your boss? Like, if you don't know that sound, that's a good thing. That means you have not been on TikTok. Okay? If you know that sound, that means you probably spend too much time on TikTok. Okay? Oh, it's just a video. It was just hilarious. She was like, what's wrong with you? And I'm like, what? I understood the assignment. I'm crying, y'all. Her kids always be cracked up with me. It was funny. I said, why you ain't tell me I was on speaker? I would have said it louder. But anyway, I love my team. We definitely have the funds. They my babies. And I know we're going to have a good time on this company vacation. It's going to be nice. I'm excited about that. I always said I wanted my company to be different. I wanted us to be like family, like, and different. One thing that I couldn't stand with companies is I can't stand that. Oh no. I'm so tired of hearing that sound, Andrea. I'm so tired. I don't even want to see that anymore. I don't. I was actually working on a TikTok last night, y'all. It's so funny. It's a dance one though. And it's like I can do the dance whenever I'm watching it, but then when I click to actually do it, I'm like, wait, I forgot. And so y'all go see it. It's so funny. It's hilarious. But anyway, I always wanted to have the company be like one thing I couldn't stand was like how they would treat you with children. I actually met I met business owners that would be like, you can't say it out loud, but they would be like, I don't hire people with kids. I'm like, what? They're like, I don't hire. And I mean, these are companies. Like, I don't hire people with kids because then they'll have a reason to call out. Like, they call out too much people with kids. And it's just like, that is so inhumane. Like, you should be more understanding. And like, where did our humanity go? It's just like, I don't know. Maybe because I have kids, I'm more compassionate about people. Yeah, just the name of the game, but I don't know. But I didn't want that. I want people like, I understand you got kids. Not, I got kids. Like, I get it. Guess what? Sometimes kids get sick. Sometimes, it's just kids got a lot. Kids are not easy. Okay. So, but anyway, I'm just excited. I think it's gonna be really good. So, I'll be working on Ron today. The Ron Guide is available on Amazon. Go check that out. Use promo code DIRECT so that way you guys can save on the Launch Ron training. And then, yes, I hear that comment in meetings. Warn the manager, but not ever say that out loud. Straight lawsuit. Exactly. So people will say it behind closed doors. Like, they'll be like, I don't have to work kids. Like, that's too much work. Like, what's wrong with y'all? That is not the way we do things here. Okay, we have the children and we love them because I don't look at kids like how most people look at children. I look at them as little adults, and I look at children like, okay, you can be starting businesses too. Like, just because you're a child doesn't mean that you can't learn. There are children millionaires everywhere. Okay, it's literally what you allow them to do. Like, whatever you teach them, if you teach them they have limitations as children, then they will take those on. If you teach your children that they don't have limitations, they won't put them on. It is what it is. Oh, I wrote that down. Hold on. I wrote a quote for you guys. Oh, it was perfect for this. I got a quote for you. You will never be defeated by what other people say about you, but you will be defeated by what you say about you. Let me say it again. You will never be defeated by what other people say about you, but you will be defeated by what you say about you. Okay? So you have to own those limitations. If you don't own them, they don't exist. Okay? And I mean, it's true. It literally is true. I can say for myself, like, I could have been at this position. I could have been at this position. But, limitations. I said that I could do things I said I couldn't do. And then, even where I'm at now, I'm going to be a lot further in 5 years. But we have to remember is I could have hit that 5-year, where I'll be in 5 years. I could have hit that now if I took off more limitations, got better habits, things like that. But it's a growth process, and you can grow slowly or you can grow quickly. It's really up to you. And it's really, you have to get into the space where you're willing to change. You're willing to learn. You're willing to admit that you have some. Listen, my coach got all in my business. Okay. Y'all might think, Vanessa, you are really, really accomplished. Yay. He was like, nay. And so he literally, I would tell y'all what he said. So we were talking about these projects that I had, right? And I'm just being transparent because it helped me, right? And he helped me before. I said one time he made me cry. I'm not even kidding. I think I cried for like 2 hours. And my team was in the office. Like, after he got the phone, I was crying. And they were like, well, stop doing the coaching. And like, why are you crying? I was like, because I'm a failure. I forgot. No, it wasn't that. It was, I think that time he was basically, I remember feeling when I was done, I forgot what we were talking about, but it was like, you put yourself here, right? But it was like, it was so much more, it was deeper than that. And like, he was going into like my thought processes and like the things that I do and stuff like that. And when I finished, it was like I completely understood that I am the reason for where I am. Like I am holding me back. But like it was so like, he broke it down on a level that was like, yo, stop playing. And when I was done, I was all to tears. I was crying. Cause I was like, I'm feeling myself. It's different when you think other things are like, and so it really became like, yo, I'm feeling me. Like, bruh, this is me doing this to me. And so it was just like a aha moment. So we had another one of those this week, and he was mean. But it was good because he was basically just like, you're not completing your task. And he was like, what he told me, he said, I'm surprised anybody on your team finished anything the way you finish things. Like, with something like that, like the way that you complete tasks, I'm surprised anybody gets anything done. And I was like, sir? He was breaking down like all the things that I just wasn't doing, and like how, but it's a lot more. Like, they really just get into like your habits and things that you're doing. And it was just like, yo, why you coming for me? Like, why you coming for me? And so one of the things that we did was make a list of all the things that I've been procrastinating on. And those things that you need to do, but and that's one thing. So you might be at a place where you have enough work to finish and be like, okay, but once you really start getting successful, there's always work to be done. Like, there's never not work to be done. But when you get to that point, it's okay, what are the most important tasks that need to be done that will either move you the furthest or that will make the biggest change? And so those are the ones that you should be working on. But a lot of times those things are harder to do. And we may procrastinate and we'll answer emails or do social media because those are easier. And you feel like, well, I'm using my time and I'm working, but you're not working on the task that would make the biggest difference. You're doing the easy stuff to justify moving, but you're not actually making progress, not substantial progress, because you don't feel like it because you're procrastinating. Okay. And so I was like, okay, I got it. So we made a list of all the things that I have been procrastinating on that I don't want to do, didn't feel like doing. Right. And sometimes he asked me, like, he's like, well, why do you, and after we make the list, we talk about, well, why aren't you doing it? What about this task makes you put it off? And that helps you break down why you're procrastinating. Sometimes, and a lot of times because it's a large project and you might say it's too much, or I just don't feel like it. It's because you're looking at the whole thing and then you break it down. So one thing that we did, we had this project, and he said, don't look at the whole project. What would have to be done for it to be done? And so we wrote down each individual step and looking and say, okay, today I'm just doing this one step instead of looking at this whole project. Okay. You so silly. But instead of just looking at the whole thing, we break it down like that, and then setting rewards for completing it. That helps too. And then removing distractions. So that was one thing. A lot of times, sometimes we can be overstimulated and we have too much going on, like your phone. So like, I've been putting my phone on do not disturb and just like not doing anything else and say, Vanessa, do this. And then I'm not allowed to do any other work. It doesn't matter what it is until it's done. And so it's been working really well. And really, I've been really happy getting things done. And I think that my biggest setback, I think, was that I was looking at the entire project instead of breaking the project down. Like because I kept saying I got to get the Notary set up, right? And in my mind, it's like all of these things before it's running smoothly. And so I'm thinking of this whole big project that has to be done. But what I did instead was I wrote down each and every step that has to be done for it to be complete and running smoothly. And so now it's more manageable because I'm not looking at the whole thing and say, okay, even if today I only do step one, that's one step to having the goal completed. And so doing it like that, okay, step 2 is done. Cool. Step 3 is done. And I'm just looking at step 3. I'm not looking at 5 through 10 step 4 through 10. I'm just looking at 3. That's it. That's my only goal for today. 3. And get 3 done. Right. And just keep moving like that. And so, yeah, he had to get me together. But I needed that. You know why? Because And he was saying it too, like there are habits of successful people. Like successful six-figure earners have habits. Millionaires have habits. Billionaires have habits. And the only reason why you're not there is because of your habits. And so the habits that I'm learning now are helping me not procrastinate. And that's going to be needed to be at my next level, to be a millionaire, right? And so once I get those habits down, when I become a millionaire, now I have a habit of even less or probably none procrastination, right? But that's a habit I had to learn, but it was the habit that allowed me to maintain this level of success. You see what I'm saying? And so it's the habits that we do every day that determine where we are. It's a thing, it's consistency, but it's also like what you constantly do. And so those things change, they change over time. It's like paradigm changing. If you want to really start getting into how to change your habits and paradigms, Bob Proctor is your man. Okay. Bob Proctor is your man. He's really big on paradigms, on why we do the things that we do. And he has so much free content on YouTube. So much free content on YouTube to really help you start digging into. You have to realize any action that you take is because of something. The way that you dress is because of something. What time you wake up in the mornings, because perfect example, military people, where y'all at? Okay. I don't know about y'all, but most people I know that were in the military, especially the Marines, they're very organized. Okay. A lot of people that's in the military are very, very organized. Why? They learned that habit, right? It became something that was programmed into their mind. Their paradigm shifted. And so a lot of people that I know that I work with, when they set an appointment time, you need to be there. And they're usually there easily, probably by the time I get there, even if I'm 5 minutes early, they're already there. Like they're very punctual. They're very punctual and they're very organized, but they learn that, right? And so that's what one of my things, a point to that effect. But the reason why you do things, whether it's how you work or how you, like for example, a lot of people they say, well, I'm afraid to go talk to title companies. You learned that. That's something in your mind. It's a paradigm you were taught. And it could be one thing that people actually debate a lot about how we're so afraid of public speaking and talking to people goes into how you were raised as kids. A lot of times people will tell you, your parents will say, oh, don't talk when adults are talking, or don't speak to adults, stay in a child's place, things like that. And it's other phrases that we're taught. And so we may not feel like we can speak, like we're supposed to talk. And then also a lot of times, like something as simple as, I think most parents are getting into that. I've seen a lot of parents doing it now, letting your children order, when you go out to restaurants. It gives them more confidence to talk to adults, because I think there's like a fear that's created when you're younger of transitioning to adults have all the power, don't talk kind of thing. And like it's limiting in speech. And then allowing them to continue to talk and to continue to express themselves can reduce, some of that fear that we experience later if you go ahead and just have them, talking to everybody, within reason, because you still have stranger danger, but you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, definitely like everything that you do is based off a paradigm. So, when you go to sleep, if you have a sleep habit, things like that. Some of you guys, like when you go to sleep, you always wear pajamas, right? Because you were taught when you were younger, wear pajamas. And so it's like a force of habit. You couldn't even imagine going to sleep in jeans. My roommate was like that. My roommate in college, she had to have pajamas on. I didn't care. I can go to bed with anything, right? Because I wasn't raised to put pajamas on every day, right? So it wasn't in my paradigm. I can fall asleep in regular clothes and be fine, right? Because it's my paradigm. But some people can't fall asleep in regular clothes. They feel uncomfortable because of their paradigm. They were raised to fall asleep in pajamas, so it just depends on. And so I want you guys to think about that. Everything that you do is because of something. Okay, so how you interact with people is because of something. How you work is because of something. How you set your goals is because of something. Some people don't set really large goals because they've been taught that money is evil and you shouldn't have, you don't need 3 cars. What are you gonna do with that? And not to say you need 3 cars. I'm just saying that it comes from somewhere. A lot of times we are taught this different things and it comes out, it's regurgitated. Like, and so you have to ask yourself, we were talking about this action empire build. You have to ask yourself, and especially if you grew up in poverty, you need to make it your mission to retrain your brain. If you grew up low income, you need to make it your mission to retrain your brain, because I'm guaranteeing you that a lot of the things that you do come from a poverty mindset. Okay. And it's going to hinder you as you start elevating. Okay. It's going to hinder you as you start elevating. What is this? Oh, okay. And so you don't want that to happen. You want to make sure that, I'm not on the time today, T. I'm just winging it. But thank you for letting me know that my hour's almost up. So it's like different things, like, how you deal with money, even like, there's some people you feel like sometimes if you don't grow up in those communities, you feel out of place when you go places that people have money. You feel out of place because maybe your mom used to always say, oh, they done bougie people. They think they rich. They snotty. How many of you guys have heard that? They're snotty people. Once you get money, people get, oh, they think they too good. No, that's a poverty mindset. That's what that is. Then now, are there people who are stuck up that have money and think they're better? Yes, but there are people who are poor who are stuck up and think they're better. So, like, that's not unique to having money. That's just that person feels like that. I've known a lot of people now in my high school that thought they was better than everybody else, and they was just as broke, living in the projects. Let's talk about it. Okay, so it's not, and you really have to think about that. Like, you have to ask yourself, the things that you do. Like one thing I knew I had to break was buying Great Value. Is it a Great Value? I don't want to lose my sponsorships. Okay, how many of y'all buy Great Value or the store brand? Okay, that's something that I had to stop doing. And you don't have to. If you like it, go for it. But I realized that several things. The store brand is not as good. Period. I don't care what you say. Period. Don't like it. Don't like it. It's cheaper for a reason. That's why it's a store brand. Now, certain things it's okay to get the store brand of if you're not looking for quality, just to go ahead and just wing it. But a lot of things, they're not the same quality when you get the store brand versus the actual, and that's why it's the cheaper brand, right? And so, but I would buy the store brand because, your mom would be like, what, the same thing? Cheese is cheese, right? It's the same thing. It's not the same thing. It's not. Okay. And then you get it because in your mind, like, oh, it's the same thing. And so you just, oh, I'm going to get this. When really, you want that Velveeta, but you're like, I'm going to go ahead and get the store brand because it's the same thing. If it was the same thing, it would cost about the same. It doesn't. Period. Okay. There's a reason for price differences. Now, some stuff you can say, okay, it's pretty much the same, like foil, my pet peeve. And that's something you didn't have to teach me. How many of y'all bought store brand foil? I'm gonna have to give Reynolds its props because Reynolds wrap, honey, don't bring no cheap foil in this house. Cheap foil will rip apart. You can't wrap nothing. You can't use it more than once. Like you try to check it, it done ripped up. It's, oh my God. Foil is a perfect example of something that the store brand it doesn't work. Okay, and that's something you don't see a lot of foil brands. I know Reynolds wrap probably like, why are you coming to my space? When you go, that's one thing. That's one area that companies could actually get into. But when you go to get Reynolds wrap, it's probably only like what, 2 brands of Reynolds wrap of foil and the store brand. There's no one really in that industry. I just thought about that. But I need my Reynolds wrap because it's durable, it lasts. I will pay more for that because it's worth it. But that's a prime example. And so that's something that I had to learn coming from the poverty mindset, that the store brand, may not be the best. It's usually not the best. And it's okay to I gave you the perfect example too, ladies. When I bought razors, I would always get the dollar store razors. How many of y'all know what I'm talking about? Okay, the dollar store razors. I was like, look, a razor is a razor is a razor. Honey, until you get your Venus. Honey, one day, I never forgot, I went to CVS. I had a little extra money. And I said, let me just see what this Venus checking for. Y'all, changed my whole life. That's when I really I stopped buying store brands. Because I was like, it was like a light bulb. When they had you doing something the same way your whole life. And then it was like, and I started questioning everything. And I was like, what else am I getting that's the cheap brand? Like, when I got my good razor, y'all, I know, man, y'all don't know what we're talking about. That's okay. When I got my good razor and you start shaving them legs, the cheap razors, you could probably use it once and you probably gonna cut yourself. You probably go over like 2-3 times to make sure you really got it. Them razors be like smooth operator. Done, right? Like go, baby. Don't you bring no dollar store razors in my house. Okay. But that's what I'm saying. It's like you have to change your mindset, and the idea, and this is a big one. The idea that you like what we spend our money on, like I had to change my mindset on paying for education, like paying for people's courses and their trainings and buying books. Okay. I had to change my mindset on that because you have to, we're so quick to say, well, I'm not paying for that. I'm just going to, but you'll go pay for other randoms. You have to retrain your brain. You have to retrain your brain. I will spend $500 on someone's training if it's going to teach me how to make 1,000, or 5,000. Why not? I'm making more money. But if you don't look at it that way, then you're looking at it as I'm just giving money away. And you have to really see the value in education. Once you really understand what you know is why you make as much money as you do, then you start to invest in your education. When you don't understand that, then you won't invest in your education. Most people, if you listen to anybody successful, they tell you they spend way more money on their self-development than they do anything else because they understand that where they are is because what they know. And so I'm constantly in someone's class or training. Right now, I'm in E-Myth, the entrepreneurial myth, and I'm in Grant Cardone's training. And I'm in Eric Thomas's training too. I signed up for his class and things like that. So those are the three that I'm maneuvering through as far as people that are training me, things that I pay for to be trained on. But I see the value in it. Why? Grant Cardone, is Grant Cardone a billionaire now? He's like $1 billion in assets at least. Yeah, I want to know. Teach me. Teach me something. Right? No, I need to know these things. So I'm listening. Let's go. When he says to do something, I do it. Even if I don't understand. I was talking to another lady that I met, and she gave me a list of things to do. And one thing I was like, I don't get it. Like, why would I do that? And so she was explaining it to me, and I still was like, but I don't understand. But then she was showing me the results. I'm like, this is what works. And so my mind might not comprehend it, but if it works, it works. So I implement those things and it works. And so you have to be open to learn. I think a lot of us, we think we know everything, and I can tell you don't. I don't know everything. Once you get to the point of your life when you realize that you don't know everything and what you know is actually so minuscule compared to all that there is to know, then the growth begins. Okay. One thing also too is just it's self-development, y'all. It's self-development. And one thing I hope that you guys get from this, you said Grant Cardone is a lot. I want his training, but he raised my blood pressure. Well, you got to find somebody that you can learn from, I like Grant Cardone. I love his hustle. I'm attracted to hustlers. Like I like people that's grinding, that's like, all right, what's next? And so I like his delivery. But there's people out there that I've listened to, I don't like the delivery. And I said, if I don't like your delivery, I'm not gonna listen to you. It's gonna be harder for me to listen to you talk. Right. And so I like hyper people because I'm hyper, right? If you don't like hyper people, you might not want to be around hyper people. But think about everyone I just said: Grant Cardone, Eric Thomas. The E-Myth program is a different program. It's more like reading and coaching and stuff, but they're both hyper. They're hyper people. They're like, yo, right? Because I'm like, yeah. And so I can relate to that. So I can take the information. If I was listening to somebody and they were just like, welcome to another session of how to get your life together, I might fall asleep because it's not who I am. I have to, who is Grant? You don't know who Grant Cardone is? Stop playing. Grant Cardone, they challenged Grant Cardone to make, $1 million in 90 days. And he had to go to a new city. He couldn't use his name. And they gave him $100. And I think he ended up, what did he make, like 50 million or something like that? But it's not something that's hard. And I say it all the time, once you know how to make money once, you can do it again. As a guy that I follow, I've heard it from a lot of millionaires. A guy that I follow, he does, stocks. I don't remember, but he was saying, and he's like 24, and he said when he made his first million, it was the hardest. He made his next million in like 30 days. And he said it's because once you know how to do something, you can do it again. And it's so true. I can vouch to that. But everyone says that. Once you know how to do something, you can do it again. And so whatever you know how to replicate now, you can replicate that again because you've already done it, right? And so, so it's just interesting just to learn about all that stuff. But I just encourage you guys to change your environment, be around people who are better and smarter than you. Do not be the smartest person in the room. It is harmful to you. Okay. You need to be around people who challenge you to be better. Challenge you to be better. Okay. Change your environment. Bob Proctor, Tony Rock. Well, Bob Proctor is the paradigm. Thank you, darling. Look at that. I had to try something different today. Hello, cheerio. Bob Proctor is really good as far as changing paradigms, and I will put his name in the chat for you guys. I love all of his content. I absolutely do. But yeah, I just wish you guys the best. I hope you guys are excited. Make sure you go to notarytonotary.com and sign up for the training, get me all inclusive, so that way you can get a part of this Christmas giveaways. And make sure you head over to Amazon and get the Ultimate Ron Guide. And if you're in Virginia, get your listing right so we can send you Ron requests so you can start completing remote online notaries for us. And we're going to take it from there, y'all. Don't forget to use promo code DIRECT, DIRECT, to save 25% today only. Don't email me. Y'all know what y'all did yesterday too. Y'all did what I told y'all to do, but it's okay. I love y'all anyway. We made it work. I figured out a way to make it work. For the launch Ron, promo code DIRECT. Okay, we'll save you 25%. Okay, guys. Let's be awesome on purpose. Let's get ready, get ready, get ready. Thank God it's Sunday. Thank God it's Monday, because we're going to have a good week this week. We're going to set our goals before the week starts. And we're going to rock and roll like that, y'all. All right, guys. I will see you guys luego. And until next time, happy signing. Do, 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 do.